And what do you want to do now? You've been writing a lot of songs, and your songs keep changing and evolving. And on the one hand, you play very traditional Delta blues kind of music or historic blues, and on the other hand, you write songs and poetry which are very personal, sometimes which don't connect at all with that tradition, sometimes they're influenced by it. How do you see your own music and your own, the poetry of your music and so on evolving?
You can't see it evolving. It's very interesting. You don't have any control over that. You really can't see it. You can't see where it's going. You can see kind of where it's been. You can kind of look back at it and you can get an idea of what's happened, but you can't tell where it's going at all. You can't even ever tell if you're ever going to write a song again. And almost every time I write a song, I think this might be it. I might not have another good song in me. I'm not even sure if this is a good song, you know?
So this morning you said, hey, I got a good lyric. I got to write down these lines. How do songs come to you? Do you sit down and say, I have a new album I want to do, I need 12 songs, I'm going to knock out 12 songs? Or do you find, last night I met somebody and that woman is leading me to write a song about her? Or I stubbed my toe on the way to the bathroom and damn, a blues song came out of that. What happens?
It's more like the stubbing the toe, honestly. The best songs usually come from a groundless experience in your life where suddenly the rug is pulled out from underneath you and you find yourself in space and you kind of have no idea what the fuck is going on. Something is able to come through at that point. It's the type of music I do. It's not about having a clever idea and then trying to figure out how to present a clever idea. It's more about a major disaster happening in one's life, stubbing one's toe in a very awkward and uncomfortable way, and then something comes out of that. Some situation happens. A lot of times it's like that.
You've also written songs about your friends and about relationships to people and so on. How important are your friends and your relationships to who you are as a musician? Or is being a musician a more lonely thing?
That's a good question. I'm not sure I know how to answer.
Oh, you don't have to answer. We can do another one or stop. Let's stop for a while.
Well, let me stay on this one for a minute. It just stopped my mind for a minute. Yeah. You know, it's relationships with people play obviously a really important part, because it's really through those relationships that you get yourself kind of reflected back at you. You get to see sort of who you are, where you're at, and you get to experience somebody else maybe in a really deep way. And obviously the more intense the relationship, the more friction, the more possibility there is for maybe for something kind of intense to come out of that. It could be a creative thing, not necessarily though. Usually when things are kind of going along at a steady pace, I'm not my friends are good and my relationship with a woman and etc. If those things are kind of going all right, usually not a lot happening for me with regards to songwriting. It's usually not until something kind of stops me in my tracks.
Well, it's nice to see you back in Chicago. I hope you have a great experience here again with your fans and with your music. And I always love to come hear your concerts and hear my favorite songs and hear your new songs. I'm doing this.
they were starting to make excuses. Anytime they didn't want to clean something, all of a sudden